Reckoning time. Now we are approaching 2027, and the question every Kenyan should be asking him or herself is not who will win, but what will actually change? Because the dynasties hold leverage over state agencies, the security operators, and commercial interests that no single election can dismantle the Kenyattas. Now let's see the hustler disruption. There came a man who sold chickens by the roadside. So William Ruto looked at 60 years of dynasty control and said, enough is enough. And now he coined the term hustler versus dynasty. William Ruto gave the poor a language to their frustration, and they gave him the presidency. It was by any measure a political masterstroke. Now, the betrayal nobody saw. Here's where the story gets uncomfortable. So, after rising to power on an anti dynasty platform, 2025 revealed something striking. President Ruto needed Kenya's political dynasties more than they needed him. He actively quoted the Odingas, the Mois, and the Kenyattas, the very families he had spent the whole campaign season dismantling. So he appointed scores of Odinga's allies and family members as cabinet secretaries, principal secretaries, and diplomats. It was out with the hustlers and in with the dynasties. So the man who promised to sit at the table, the man who promised to break the table, sat at it. Reckoning time. So we are approaching 2027, and the question every Kenyan should be asking him or herself is not who will win, but what will actually change. Because the dynasties hold leverage over state agencies, the security operators, and commercial interests that no single election can dismantle. So the Kenyattas are fabulously rich, same to the Mois, and Ruto's opponent would argue so is he. So power in Kenya does not transfer, it rotates. The face changes, but the architecture remains. Since 1963, Kenya has had one president at a time, but it has never really had one ruler. Power in this country does not live in the state house alone. It lives in the boardrooms you never enter, in the handshakes you never see, and in the agreements made over dinner while the rest of us are busy debating on Twitter. So this is the game behind the game. Kenya has had elections since 1963. We have changed presidents, we have changed the parties, we have changed the slogans, but have we really changed the hands that held the power? And the most dangerous voter is an informed one. Not the one that votes tribe or rather emotions, but the one that do understand the system well enough to demand that it changes. And that is what PMTV is here for. Not to tell you who to choose, but actually to show you who you're choosing in between. I am Daniela Tali. Drop your comments, share, and like, and don't forget to subscribe.